And my guest on the program today is Dr. Vincent Nwani. He is an economist and investment specialist. He is here with me in the studio to break these tax laws down and help us understand what they really are and what is expected of us as citizens and perhaps I should say the paying public. Dr. Nwani, good to have you join us on the program.
Thank you very much and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you too. All right, so there are 4 new tax laws. 2 of them took effect June last year after they were signed into law, and 2 more took effect on the 1st of January, just a few days ago. So talk to us about these acts and, why they came to be.
All right. Even in your intro, you've already done justice to this question. The current administration, reputed for reforms. They are here again, and this time the boss, their boss just stopped at the tax reforms, which, if you ask me, long overdue. According to the government, they say they want to make the tax law more dignifying, but, even from the scriptures, from the Holy Book, anytime human being hear tax, you get a bit jerked. It's about taking more of my money. But they've said that it's not about taking more money or increasing the tax rate, but making the tax more fairer, dignifying, and everything. So that is what the book says. That is what the book says. But
when you say that is what the book says, it appears there's something more you want to say.
Yeah, that is what the book says. But looking at the intricacies of this law, 4 laws, 2 took effect 6 months ago, especially the ones that changed the name and the rule of FRS now in Nigerian Revenue Service, and I'm not too used to acronyms, So, but these 2 ones, the 2 that just took effect a few days ago, 1st of January, is the main issue.
Yeah.
And if you ask me, the law just tried to bring in more people, more Nigerians into the tax net. We've been hearing for a long time that people that pay tax are very few, both corporates and individual. So for me, what this new tax law have done is to attempt to bring in more taxpayers into the tax net. That's one. Then the second one is also to see how they can use the tax principles to redistribute income. That's what they attempted to do. How much they're able to achieve these 2 objectives are just simplified. And these 2 objectives are to bring in more corporates, more individuals into the tax net, and 2, to protect the masses or the poor in the society. How much this new tax law will fulfill these 2 critical objectives remains to be seen. It remains to be seen to an extent that publicity, enlightenment is still, the government is trying, but you know how large Nigeria is and how informal, how fragmented the country is, and even the discussion about tax law. The head of Presidential Committee on Tax Reforms, Taiwo Edele, I'm not sure if he has even had any rest, throughout this holiday, moving from one group to the other, and I gave it to him. Yeah. To explain the intricacies of the tax and also to allay the fears of Nigerians and say, hey, there is no cause for alarm. It's good for everybody, it's good for the government, and it's good for the country. I give it to him. But me as an analyst, as an individual, I give it to him. Me as an analyst, I continue to hold some of my reservations, and that is why I said, let's even see how we progress. But is the country due for tax reforms? Yes, we are due for tax reforms. We are far due for tax reforms, and I give it to this government. We know that reforms are difficult, leads to some clashes and everything, but they've taken the bull by the horn, and I believe that being a listening government, maybe if we move a bit far and they see some issues some of us have been raising, and maybe they will come back and say, okay, hey, let's go back to the National Assembly and tweak some of the points we've been making.